One thing that scares me, zombies. Will they ever come true? Hopefully not. Hey, I'm Paul, and this is I watch movies and review them, sometimes. Maybe. This weekend, I saw the movie World War Z. It's the new movie with Brad Pitt, and it's about the zombies taking over the world, and it's just a bunch of scary stuff. Short summary of the movie. The movie starts out with Brad Pitt and his family in Philly, and the zombie outbreak happens. And after that, everything just goes wrong, and Brad Pitt, his character, used to be a former UN employee, soldier, worker, one of those. Anyways, he worked for the UN, and he gets called up, and he has to help find out what is going on and how he can help to solve the mystery of why this started and why this is happening on the Earth.
I need you to help him. You're asking me to leave my family.
Brad Pitt did a great job as his character. He's just a normal guy that anybody could relate to. He has 2 girls and his wife. They're alright. You pay attention to his family a lot in the first half. But as the movie goes on, you seem to care less and less about them, and more about what's actually happening. Now, looking at the movie in a first half, second half, first half, fantastic. It keeps you really tense the whole time, and you just want to keep watching, and you're on the edge of your seat. Second half, it became more like a normal action movie, and you're still paying attention, but it's alright. It's not as tense or as exciting, I guess, in the first half. But besides that, the story overall is great. I haven't read the book, but apparently this film doesn't really, relate to the book that much. It has some key components, like the name, but the rest of it isn't really anything really related. Now, throughout the movie, you go from a bunch of different places, from Philly to the army, where Brad Pitt's character has to help figure stuff out. There's across the globe, in which you can see in the trailer.
It's the same worldwide. Is anyone doing better than we are?
Now, when it comes to the zombies, keep in mind this is PG-13, so it can't be really too graphic, because some parents are bringing their kids to this, which I saw when I was in the theater. There were some youngins, I guess, and there was just scenes where it would have been great to see the gore. I know that sounds weird or whatever, but to capture the full extent of what a zombie is, it's the undead, and without any gore or anything of that matter, it's not as frightening as it could have been. I feel like if the movie went to rated R, and they did do some more graphic things, it would have been a lot better. So that was just one of the little things that kind of bugged me. There's one part where there's a bit of product placement, but you will notice it, and it totally takes you out of the movie, and I've read a lot of people are bugged about it, and I was bugged about it. Actually, I was with a group of people, and we just started laughing, and it was just, the product placement was just terrible. If you actually think about, everything has product placement, but I feel like this product placement just came at the worst possible time. It really took me out of the movie, at least. I think they could have put it somewhere else, maybe. You'll see if you watch the movie. You'll see it, and you'll know. Another thing that bugged me was, towards the end, there's just this really cheesy moment. You know those moments where, if you think of, a different movie, and, someone's about to die, and they're on the phone, tell my family I love them. Really cheesy related stuff. There's something very, very similar to that movie that totally takes you out, and it's just terrible timing, and I know the movie's supposed to focus on his family, and I don't know why I'm doing parentheses, his family. It just seemed really out of place and cheesy, as I said. The last thing that was kind of was some of the zombies. Some of them are just doing some things that just make you laugh when the moment should be completely serious. There's this one part where a zombie's chattering his teeth at a very tense moment. He's like, a majority of the people in the theater just started laughing because it was just so out of place. Besides those little goofs, it was an alright movie. The story kept going, and you could follow it easily. One of the great things about this movie, I'd say, are just the great shots they get of, the hoarding zombies. A pack of zombies running, and it's just, you feel the fear, and it's just visually stunning, seeing all this madness. They really got well into detail about that, and you can just watch and look and be awestruck at how awesome the shot is. Out of 10, I would give this about a 6 out of 10. It's alright, not terrible, but there's just the little things that really bug you. If you're into movies, and you like zombies, go watch the movie. It's a good movie, for the most part. It keeps you entertained.
I'm scared.
How do we know they're coming?
They're coming. Ready?
And that was the first episode of I Watch Movies and Review Them. Sometimes. Maybe. Anyways, I don't know if this will be a thing. While I'm home for summer, we'll see how this goes. I have fun making it. This is just great. I'll show you the setup's just hilarious. So I got you. Okay, hold up. You'll see. Alright, so here's the wall that you're on. Right? And here's the tripod on a random table. And I'm using this, Ow, that's probably like a construction light as lighting. But hey, it works.